other.
Honestly,
Throw it up
these
at,
are
why
good
don't you throw it up at the
conversation to have.
front?
Yeah, oh, yes, okay. Hey, we got something to tell you real quick. This happened in the middle of the show, but it bears mentioning right now. So here you go.
Real quick, we pause right here
Yeah.
just to check something. I'm saying some really not fun stuff at all in this, and some which I don't obviously feel at all. This is purely a performance. Please just checking in, making sure that that is not. I don't want to cut deep and be like leaving this being like, oh, I feel horrible. I after this is over, just checking to make sure it's all okay.
Yes.
Good on you,
100% for
pal.
me.
We all love
Okay,
each other.
Yeah.
here.
just,
I'm
just,
good.
just make because we didn't go through this prior that this might be a thing.
We
We
did
maybe
not.
should have done.
No,
but
No.
okay,
I
cool.
appreciate
Just checking.
Bring
that.
the drama.
I would like us to get more
We're all
evil.
on board.
Okay, that's fine. Wait.
Let's bring it.
I'm
Yeah,
ready
we got
for
a
these
ways.
ends to fall because I want us to fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to
Bring
say and do
the
some
drama.
evil shit, please.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what happens. Also, just for the record, in case anybody ever gets uncomfortable with anything that might happen, this is typically the TTRPG symbol for we need to stop. I am uncomfortable with what is going on, and we take a step back, and we stop the role play, anything that needs to happen. X on the arms. Cool? Cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unpredicted Party, the only Middle-earth TTRPG that will finally answer the question, why didn't they just take the Eagles to Mordor? And we are one step ever closer to answering that question. I am your lore master, Don Marshall. Around me are my internet friends, Charlotte Moore Lambert, Max Randolph, Zach Smith, and Ttoorriifoxx. Say hi, internet friends.
Hi, internet.
Hello.
friends.
Oh.
When we last left off, Gwaihir, the Wind Lord, was defeated. The egg was cracked.
Tinel.
The rock monsters dealt with. The kaiju battle between those two ents is still going on in the background. We're going to resolve that in a moment,
Right.
and then we're going to figure it out. But most importantly, Toriel has the one ring of power. For those listening on the podcast, Charlotte's holding up a ring. Okay. A couple of people to thank before we get started. Sara Shunke, who does the artwork. She is at Sara Shunke on Instagram. The battle maps are done by Little Wit, the cartographer. You can find his services on Facebook. And the music is done by Cullen Vance. You can go to cullenvancecreative.com or stream his music wherever you want to stream. A special thanks to the folks at Free League Publishing who sent us their copy of The One Ring 3 years ago and early so that we could continue to do this campaign right as this came out. And what excellent timing to watch this game grow alongside all of the stuff that we are doing as well. Also, a huge thanks to our sponsors, The Rook and the Raven. For all of your TTRPG note-taking needs, you can go to therookandtheraven.com. With all of that out of the way, I need to thank my wife. She goes by NatMarshall20 online. She changed her screen name, folks, but if you're already following her, which I'm sure all of you are already, we're all staring at the camera very intently. I wasn't talking to the four of you, by the way. I know all four of you follow her. We're in various group chats together, but I'm talking to the audience. Please go follow her at NatMarshall20. With all of that out of the way, is everyone ready to get started?
Maybe.
Yeah, actually.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Cue that
Wow.
theme song in a minor key, baby. Let's go! Toriel,
Hi.
you have the ring in front of you, and I would like to set the scene, as it were, because as you hold the one ring in your hand, the world around you is chaos.
The world is changing.
I was so close to saying that, man. I was so close to saying that. The world around you is in chaos. Faramir and Sengaya have spoken to you in the Palantir and are supposedly on their way. You have heard the voice of King Thranduil as he assaults the Black Gate with what forces? You have no idea. Shelob is attacking Gwaihir's forces, and Gwaihir is dead. By the hand of you four. By Tinel's killing shot, by Beery's perfect shield, by Halloweth's incredible athletics, and your quick thinking. He's dead. And the One Ring of Power sits in your hand as two Ents fight each other not far away from you. It's chaos. Who's in charge of all of this? And it dawns on you, in that moment, looking at the ring. No one's in charge. No one is controlling any of this. These are multiple forces of good, evil, benign. Who even knows at this point? No one's in charge. And the people that win are the ones that are going to write this history. And you could help do that. All you have to do is put on the One Ring of Power. Please make me an awareness check.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I should probably get my character sheet.
Are we able to help with this? Are
There
we
is
able to, like,
nothing that
do the
could possibly go wrong in this scenario.
No, of
No,
course not.
It's gonna be
Is
fine.
there any fellowshipy stuff?
Oh, we have a
Like the
lot of
memory of us
fellowship.
to not
with-
be-
I mean,
betray
what can we really
I'm
do?
gonna
There's
be
nothing
honest.
we can really help with.
Yeah, and I don't know that Tariel would have the presence of mind to like pull on extra.
This
fellowship
time-
right now. She is fully on her own.
Yeah, this time she does not. I will say, given that Boromir was able to resist at the top of the mountain, we see that in the movie, I will allow you all to help later, but for this first and one time, it's going to play a pretty crucial part in what happens next. So let's see. Tariel, what did you roll?
Just a sec. I'm trying to do math because I'm bad at that. Okay. That's 10, 13, and 25 with 2 6s.
25 with 2 6s.
Whoa,
That's good.
Okay.
That's very good.
that's huge.
Please hold.
Hopefully. Please.
Is he rolling for the ring?
Yeah,
So
I
that-
assume so.
What did you roll again?
25 with 2 6s.
So that is a 27.
Any sixes in that?
Don't the 6s bring it to a 27?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
because
2
it has
points
to be
of
extra.
success.
You just got so lucky that I forgot that
Oh.
mechanic.
Yeah.
The rest of you watch as Tariel's face, for just a moment, looks longingly at this ring. But Tariel, you maintain the presence of mind. What do you do?
As she's found it, she's been on her hands and knees in the nest. So she is now just sitting high up on her knees. She is not yet risen. And I think you all would see her struggle to stand. I feel like because we tied, it's not going to be a clear success. She is still battling really hard to not put this thing on or to do anything at all. And she sort of blinks almost awake and takes better stock of her surroundings to really see what's happening. And she sees that in her immediate vicinity, everything's in kind of bad shape. And through Osanwe, I think you all would feel some of the possibilities leaking out of things that Dark Tariel might be tempted by. Not specifics, but just the sense of, but I could, but if I, no, but they could help me, but I could help them, but I would do it better. And just that whole internal monologue. And you see her struggling to stand and the physical effort of her trying to resist. My feeling is if Galadriel was tempted by the ring, I don't know that Tariel's going to hold out for real long.
So what is the next course of action in Tariel's mind that must happen?
Two things. One of the strongest things is you all get the feeling underneath that she needs to keep the ring away from Halloweth. There's still this fear. There's a little fear there of Dark Halloweth. And the other thing is she is just trying to move the thing like to a pocket out of her hand so that she cannot see or directly interact with it.
The three of you watch as Tariel waits, looks at it, looks at Halloweth, and in tying the check, you are able to put the ring in your pocket. However, I will say, the Osanwe you are able to give, you do not feel any receiving understanding. You three are still blocked, but because of Tariel's vicinity, mechanically speaking, Tariel's got the ring, she's got Osanwe, at least within her grasp.
As the ring goes into her pocket, something about her deflates just a little bit. She takes a deep breath and she gets to her feet.
And we all see that.
And we all see this.
Yeah.
Cool. Tinel, seeing her put it in her pocket, goes, the spider venom.
Make
Put
me
it in the bottle.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh.
Would we,
You sure did say that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
upon seeing the ring, we don't get affected just by seeing the ring, do we?
So
We're not, that's not like we're okay.
within the mechanics that I have built for the One Ring, I'm not going to have you immediately make eye contact and then immediately try and go for it. There are going to be sort of area of effects that the ring is going to utilize. At certain points, based on the number of shadow points you have, it may then give you shadow points. Speaking of which, Tariel, for not putting it immediately in the poison, go ahead and take a shadow point for me.
Okay. That brings me up to 4.
4. All right.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Ruh-roh.
Tinel?
21. I beat it by 10.
Okay, in beating it by 10, please hold. Ooh, not enough. The conversation can continue as normal. You realize that that's what she did say. Oh, sorry, before we get to the conversation part, Max.
For a theater of my mind, there's chaos raining all around. How immediate danger are these two ends that are battling all around us?
The steps that they take are a good 10, 15 feet. So they're a couple, let's say about 30 to 60 feet, still like widely stepping, swinging very, giving each other a wide berth. But yeah, no, you're fine.
Very good.
For now, now, I'm going to make it a problem if you continue to wait longer. Decisions have to be made.
From behind Beery's shield, he's gonna be like celebrating with Tin. He's like, "You did it!" and then like kind of follow her defeated gaze to Tariel, and come on, and he clasps her hand to like help her up. Because last we left off, she was like on the knee at like 3 hit points.
3.
So he's going to like.
She's looking rough.
Yeah.
It's not going to take much, but he's going to kind of like scoop up under her with his shoulder, like underneath her to like kind of mobilize her a little bit.
Yeah, and Halloweth's gonna like. Am I still on the Ent? Can I ask? Am I still up
Oh,
on
yeah.
there?
Oh no. Oh no.
Like, is
Wait
that
a
still
minute.
happening?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I haven't jumped down. I don't think.
I don't think you jumped down, my friend. Hang on. Halloweth, I need you to make either an athletics check to hang on, to let go and drop, to use Eglos in some way to help this end. The world is your oyster in this instance.
Oh God. Right now, Tin is on such Tin is looking like she's gonna pass out at this point, right? She's looking fairly rough. I'm gonna use
Correct.
Eglos to throw the spear and then kind of grapple hook myself down towards her location, and I'm gonna heal her.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Within one turn, it might
Let's say
be.
actually, I'm gonna use my movement then. I won't use Eglos. I'll use my movement. Getting real like technical here.
Yeah,
but,
go
like
for
my
it.
bonus action will be movements, and then I'll heal on my second action. I want to get this done as quickly as possible because I don't know where these
okay,
ends are
yes.
gonna go.
In that case, make me an athletics check for the dismount.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I beat my target number by 6.
You guys watch as Halloweth swings from the branches one after another and then throws Eglos into the nest itself to create kind of like a little downward rope, like a zip line almost, With the
I
elven
wasn't going
row?
to use Egos just because that was going to be an action. I was just going to.
I see. Never mind. In that
so
case,
I don't use that action to like throw specific.
how much did you beat your target number by?
6.
Roll me a d6 then.
1.
If you land on your face right
You
now,
take 1 point of damage.
Oh, come on. After all that.
just like a minor ankle roll. Ah!
Yeah. Okay.
Like the branch gets you, one of the twigs. Just
Yeah.
roll
just-
your
I-
ankle.
no, I get a cool guy scratch. I want a cool guy scratch.
You want a
So
cool
I
guy
an
scratch?
all-in-one.
You want a cool guy
I
scratch?
want
Where do you want the
Yeah.
cool? Where do you want the cool guy scratch, buddy?
It's gonna go up over my just missing my eye. That's what it's gonna
Literally
do.
just
It's
take
gonna
a
be
branch
Anakin
to the
Skywalker
face.
here. Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
jealous of Tinel's face scars.
Oh, it's so jealous. He's been thinking about this for way too long.
She has
Yes.
so many right now.
I can imagine. Okay.
Speaking of scars, you successfully dismount passing the athletics check, and you can get over
Yay.
to Tinel, away from the
Okay.
orcs, or excuse me, away from the Ents. Go ahead and make me a healing roll.
I shall.
Could I offer a fellowship to kind of help like suspend Tinel? Just kind of
Yeah.
help hold her up
Yeah.
and like assist him and just
Absolutely.
in any way. I want to give you another d6.
As you're doing that, Tariel needs to make another awareness check because we are in
good.
combat time.
Oh, I don't like that.
Huzzah. I do
don't
beat my
either.
target number. So
do
do you get a D6 for healing?
D6 for healing, yes.
Luckily, I'm favored.
Well,
in
you
awareness,
get a 2.
Better than nothing.
Oh, that's a Gandalf.
Oh,
Yay.
okay.
Hey.
All right, I got a Gandalf
It's-
this then.
It's
12
Charlotte's
second
turn
time.
now.
Right.
I don't know. I kind of hate.
No, he
succeeding.
did not.
I Gandalfed.
He's a liar.
I'm not.
Shit.
Look at this.
He's a liar.
Look at this. We tied.
What is
again.
It's too early for this to be happening.
What is
It's
happening
still
at the end
happening?
of this game?
This is crazy.
Now this is an interesting scenario that I am
Have we ever
prepared.
had this happen?
2 Gandalfs on opposing rolls don't necessarily cancel each other out. It just means that the best possible option for both parties simultaneously occurs. And so for you to resist the One Ring of Power in that moment, the next best possible thing is not for it to ensnare your mind, it is to ensnare someone else's. Everybody else make me awareness checks, please.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
That might be a problem.
Do the shadow points factor in any way?
They will in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, thank God,
It
I'm
hasn't
fine. I'm
factored for
fine.
me.
Not yet. Not yet.
I think, and it's funny that Tariel's thinking of Halloweth as Dark Halloweth. We have the same number of shadow points now.
No, we don't.
Oh, no?
No, we don't. I have 1 left.
Yeah,
Because
I used them in the
all mine in
fight.
combat.
You used
I used
them.
them in the fight.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
the most evil one now.
Luckily I got an 11 on my D12, so
Okay.
I beat my target number comfortably.
So now,
25. So I beat mine soundly as well.
Max.
It was also a success with a 15. Beat it by 4.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that was close.
The rest
Yeah.
of you remember that Tariel has the ring. It's this constant, ever-present thought that keeps recurring over and over and over again in your mind. But you resist. You don't need to go after Tariel. You trust her. Even if she doesn't put it in the poison, it's there. Okay, next turn, we have now exited combat, but of course it's the Ents, so I am going to at least roll for some damage. Oh, and that's actually quite high. Okay. I'm going to keep track of the Ent battle, sort of going on in the background. I will say you guys have the equivalent of about a minute to get things sorted before you figure these guys might come by your way again. Tariel, Tinel, Halloweth, Beery, what are you doing?
What's the oh, sorry, Barry, go on.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just if Halloweth has Tinel accounted for as you're like applying bandages or a splint or whatever triage he's up to, would there be enough time for Beery to rush to Tariel's side and just kind of like monitor
There's
her a little bit?
you can certainly go up to her.
Maybe not rush.
Right,
Probably not a good
that's
idea.
that's
Maybe
fine.
like a tentative,
No sudden movement.
friendly, like, hey, are we doing good? You know? How we
Like a
doing?
soccer mom being like,
Hey.
Hey, you doing okay? Did you get hit in the face again? Yeah. I'm not basing this on past experience or anything. Yeah, Beery, what do you say as you walk up to Tariel?
Oh man, yeah. I'm imagining like there's the Ent battle like on the other side of us. So he's kind of slowly approaching, very tentatively and a little bit fearful of what could happen because I don't know if he actually felt some of those possibilities on her end. But yeah, he's gonna reach out to kind of Tori. He'll come within about 5 feet, I would say. He'd be like, "Hey, you done it. You did it. We have it."
What? She is still looking dumbly at the vial of spider venom in her hand because Tinel has just reminded her that she's supposed to put the ring in there. And she's clearly like forgotten that she got it. So now she's fighting battle number 2, which is, does she reach for the ring and pull it out to try to put it in there? Or do we just make a go? Or do we just book it?
If we could share this moment, if we could kind of share this like 6 seconds together, when then we'll get to them. If I really hope so.
Yeah,
And,
you see her frozen, and she looks at you with these pleading, frozen eyes.
he's just going to like kind of wrap his hand over hers that is holding the bottle, and then just pull the cork, and then just like wait for her to do the rest. He's just holding the cork with his hand over hers.
Beery, make me an awareness check.
No, he's just trying to help her.
Okay.
You're within
is really
grabbing distance of the ring, my friend.
It all starts with
Beery,
It's
just trying to
Beery,
help.
how many
it's in her
shadow
pocket,
points?
He can't even see it.
How many shadow points do you have?
2.
Subtract 1d6 and remove 1 shadow point. Did you? Gandalf it?
Oh,
No,
he
I have
did.
Sauron.
No, he's sour on it.
I
Oh,
have
fuck. Oh, fuck.
Sauron
Oh,
it.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Shit.
It was a bad idea, y'all.
Oh, oh no. Oh, no. Oh. I don't like
That
what
is
I
the
think is about to
worst,
happen.
How about, you know what?
worst
Like,
possible
for a minute,
thing.
let's just tune in with the other elves for a little bit. Let me kind of let me just kind
Oh
of
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
ruminate for a second.
Ruminate on it for a second. You two, Halloweth, Tinel, healing once again.
Yeah. Hey. Well, excellent. So wonderful. I'm so glad, so glad that there was you. That is terrific. Would you? And he's gonna like stand her up slightly, and lead her over to her work on the ground, dead, and say,
Yeah.
there might be something valuable on this thing. Would you like to do the honors of looting the body?
Loot that body.
Loot that body.
Play my flute when I loot that dead kid's body.
She just kind of stares, and the first thing she does is just pop the arrows out, and then she does look. Yeah, let's look.
Okay. As you look, you hear a scream because
Oh no.
Beery is going to uncontrollably let out a scream. And if I pass this roll, actually, it's just the d12, sorry. If I pass this roll, something out of all of your control is going to happen because the One Ring of Power is going to take effect. Please hold. It's only a 4. You're fine.
Ay.
Beery, you let out an uncontrollable urge, desire, in the same way that Boromir threw down the sticks. This is just no poison. Just you. We'll come back to that in a moment. Tinel, as you are looting the body, you see the bone structure of the bird itself is beginning to almost disintegrate, but in such a way that it is fracturing. And you watch as Halloweth's magic continues to take effect as it is literally crushing Gwaihir's body underneath it. If you're looking for something, it's going to have to be done fast. Make me a scan check.
Yeah.
I'll help. I'll
Yeah,
help
yeah.
with this. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Man.
honestly, this is my fault. I'll take responsibility for that one.
wait,
Let
how?
me help with this. I did a thing.
Guess you could say that Gwaihir's going back to his roots.
Nice.
Okay, scan. I'm not great on scan, but I got a 17. I beat my target number.
All right.
I'm really happy.
Hey,
with this game.
I also got a 17.
Okay.
Hey.
What you see on Gwaihir's body is the talons of his claws have been filed to a point so sharp it's almost hard to see the tip, but because of what you sort of see, you follow along on the arms, and it seems almost as though the corruption that you saw on Saruman, Wolf Saruman, is up all along his body, and the bracers that were sort of the things that he was using to block his forearms and such are made out of the roots and the bark of trees. You could potentially take those off as they're sort of crushing the body. They seem to be pretty good to like structurally be able to hold on to those. You also see that the armor is it's not really Beery's size and shape, but it's rotund enough that he could probably do something with it later. You also see off in the distance the whip that he had dropped when he was on top of the Ent. And you also see around his belt is a not quite leather, but like a vine cord with a small sash or like a leather pouch attached to it.
What's in the pouch, Tom?
Do you want to open it?
Yep.
Yeah. They are seeds.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
interesting. Do I know what seeds they are?
You'd have to make me
Can
a
I make
lore
a
check.
lore?
Yeah.
Sure, they're
Let's
not
have a
evil
go.
seeds.
But
They can't be
so
eaten.
proud.
Seeds aren't evil. They make things grow. Let's have a go with this.
You
Okay.
good looter, you. I'm so proud.
Yeah. Okay. 10. 25.
25. With a 25, you know that as you touch these seeds, they have been consecrated is not necessarily the word I want to use, but in effect, it's not necessarily a magical effect, but there is a connection to nature and the world within these seeds, and you feel that personally, Halloweth. Tinel, I don't know if you would as much. They don't look like Malorn seeds or anything you've seen before, but you would see that they have this kind of, or feel rather, that they have this kind of almost otherworldliness to them.
Would I know anything more like if I were to plant and like
I think if you were to
grow
try and
these seeds,
tap
what would
into the
happen?
magic, if you were to try and like tap into the magic of it, you might get a better understanding. That would be another lore check though, if you want.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that
Great.
now. The Gwaihir's not gonna hinder me anymore with this one. Let's have a
after
go.
that, would we have heard Beery's yell?
Yes, you will. We'll resolve this once the seed
Perfect.
conundrum
Cool,
is done.
okay.
We will come back to
Just
it.
wanted to make sure.
20. Everyone drink. It's 22.
Hey, all right. You would feel the same connection you felt when you grappled onto Gwaihir and tried to tell his armor to crush it. It's that same symbiotic living entity connection, and you learned that these are the seedlings from a Huorn.
Build me an army worthy of Fangorn.
Okay,
Okay,
we
yeah,
will
I'll
leave.
keep it-
Yeah,
keep
keep
it
that in
notes.
mind. Keep that in
My
mind.
children. Yeah. The boys.
My boy.
My boy.
Beery, from the guttural pits of your stomach, you let out a and you, Tariel, feel this uncontrollable lurch come from Beery as he catches himself trying to do something. What is it? Trying to
Is-
get the ring.
Is the ring even visible? Is it still in her pocket?
The ring is
in my
still in the pocket.
With the Eye of Sauron, does he get a hold of it, or is he just like he had like a
Bet you
Bilbo
could try.
moment with Frodo? Just that scarred all of us forever. You remember?
I remember.
Oh yeah.
It's the face. I need you to make me one last awareness check. Because
Okay.
God.
it's always going to be the face, but it might be more.
Okay. Maybe I can.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no. What do you got?
No, I see
idea.
a 6 in there, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
We're looking at 26.
26.
Oh,
With a
oh, hell yeah.
with a 26, make me an athletics check, Tariel, if you would like to get out of the way and break free of Beery's grip. If you are choosing to stay in it, you don't need to make the roll.
Well, I didn't want to really do either of those things.
What did you want to
Because
do?
I feel like
What'd
what
you
would
got?
happen is he's got, maybe two hands covering hers on the vial. As he fails his check, I imagine that he might be like going to reach for her pocket. She has been simultaneously struggling to reach for her pocket to retrieve the ring, ostensibly. But hearing his yell and feeling him change his body language, her hand instead lands on one of her blades. And faster than you can think, you feel the metal at your throat.
In as like I hope that the cold steel against his neck is that's the 26 as he snaps out of it and you see the light return to his eyes and
And
there's
she just says, "Don't."
there's deep apology in his gaze, and he takes his hand off the bottle away from her, trying to distance himself a little bit.
Beery, for the Eye of Sauron roll, take 2 shadow points, please.
Ooh. The light doesn't come all the way back to his gaze.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
no. Where's my pencil? Oh my god.
The Ents. Oh, actually, I need to make a roll for that.
Oh, yeah, those guys.
Oh yeah.
That's only 3. Okay. What is the plan as you guys hear the Ents beating the absolute snot out of each other in the background?
Ants don't have
Place your
snot.
bets.
They have
Place your bets.
sap.
25-1 on the.
He's over there doing bets. He's like a bookie.
Yeah, I'm going to all the spiders, being like, "What do you think?" No. I can imagine
what?
being like trying to look at the seeds, like being like, "Oh my," having this realization, this incredible thing that he is holding in his hand, which are probably one of the rarest things in the world. And then just like, how if like a shadow like comes over the top, and he's like, "Oh, who's in my light?" Just like, book it. He just like leaps out of the way. I'm assuming there is no reason for us to stay here. Can I ask about the squirming, dying thing in the egg? Is that gone now? Is that history? Is it still squealing? Is it?
It is.
What's it doing?
It is in the midst of its death throes. You guys watch as it's labored breathing. Keep in mind, this battle did not last
It's been like
long.
2 minutes, man.
It's been a few minutes,
Yeah.
maybe.
You're right. Okay.
What it is it's like something you can't even really conceive of without thinking of other things in Middle Earth. It's got this long snake-like neck similar to a fell beast, but the head itself is all misshapen. It's got 5 different eyes, 2 in the front, 1 on top, and then 2 on the sides. You know how predators have those eyes in the front, but then prey typically have eyes on the side? This has some sort of like 180 to 270 panoramic view.
Like a jumping spider.
Yes, similar to a jumping spider.
Ew.
Yeah, you also see those off in the distance, by the way, in case anybody was curious. That all is still happening as the cave trolls are stomping on it and the creatures are it's all chaos. But this thing, it would almost be pitiful if it wasn't horrid to look at because of the rot and decay. This thing might have been ready to hatch, but it is in no way a healthy living thing. There are patches where the bone is still visible. Whatever was eating away at this 4-legged, long-necked, serpentine creature, there only has 1 wing. It looks deformed. Something was trying to be created, and it just didn't work.
Ew.
Yes.
Okay.
Ow.
We need to move.
I'm rolling for the end. That's a 2.
Who looks like they're winning?
Right now, it is kind of a combination of they are trading blow for blow, Rocky 3 style, when Apollo and Rocky are just back and forth, and not quite the freeze frame where they, almost punch each other both in the face. But it's getting there in terms of equally being matched.
Could be a good ally. could Beery take this like super, dark source of shame and turn it into violence on the bad ant, the one that's not on our side?
Yes. What are you
I don't
doing?
know,
Tell me what to do. Tell me what Beery does to channel this.
Hell, I don't know, but he's going to lift up his hammer and he's gonna give Taria one more apologetic look for the second, and then look past her at these battling. Imagine like battle bots. What was that? That stop motion robot movie.
Yeah.
Jocks. It was like my favorite movie as a kid. Anyways, he's gonna look at this battle and he's just gonna sneer at his new darkness and just say, "God, I hate carpentry," and he's gonna charge at him and try and blow out the bad one's leg so the other one can do the stomping thing again.
Okay. I will give everybody else the opportunity to, we'll say, Beery, you can use your movement. We're not quite in combat yet. Make me
Hammer swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me an awareness check. I need the rest of you to make me awareness checks as Beery with that 26 is using his to channel.
Robot jocks, but it was like jocks with an JOX, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh no.
No.
Oh God, is it your turn?
Did you I have Sour on it? Yeah.
They're not going to be able to.
That's okay. That's okay. I trust you.
See it?
Yeah, I see
You
it.
didn't, did you?
I see it.
There is a 6 in there as well.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you roll total?
The Eye of Sauron being a 1.
Yep.
10, 15, 16. It's not bad. It's the rest of the
I
numbers
too
are
rolled
nice.
16.
Yeah, but I rolled a 24.
Okay, well, that'll do it.
You guys watch as Beery literally starts charging towards the end, and Halloweth, you, of your own volition, but just needing to mean well, you're going to go check on Tariel next. You're going to go do the healing check next.
Oh, yeah.
But
Tari,
she's got her
you must
blade
need healing.
out, and suddenly so do you. Tariel, before you, is Halloweth, standing up with his blade out.
I think also initially the blade would have come out because she has the blade at Beery's neck. He would have gone over and be like, I wonder how she's doing. Seen her with a knife to Beery's throat and be like, oh, no, you don't. And then gone to her and then felt that draw. And initially that defensive for Beery turns into aggression and want towards Tariel.
Take 2 shadow points.
Oh, I just got rid of these.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to re-enter combat. Beery, you are going to roll to try and help the Ents. Charlotte and Zach, you two are going to role play this however you so choose, but I will occasionally be interrupting if the One Ring wants something else to happen. Beery, what are you aiming for?
Yeah, if we're going into combat, he'll just do forward.
Okay.
Top of the round, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to try and absolutely obliterate, splinter the trunk of the bad one's leg so
Okay.
that we have an ally.
Okay.
A powerful ally.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an
he's
attack
going to try
roll.
and blow that thing up.
Go for it.
Hasn't swung this damn thing in forever.
The bad ant, evil tree, Trevel.
Ah.
It's the Trevel.
The Trevel, yes.
I'm workshopping it.
Or the bent, bad ent, if we want to.
I feel like that could get out of hand very quickly, considering what I remember from my middle school bully.
32 with a 6.
Wow.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
pissed.
okay.
He's full of darkness.
Okay.
He's swinging for the fences.
So that absolutely hits. Go ahead and make me an athletics check if you don't mind.
Yeah, you betcha. And since 6, he's gonna use piercing damage because it's the horn.
Yes,
End
the
of
horn end.
The anvil hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was it? What am I doing? Athletics.
Athletics
I
check,
got
yep.
you, buddy. Get my right dice. 26.
Oh, I only rolled a 21. You narrowly avoid the sweeping hand of the ent that is trying to claw at you as you put the sharp end into that ent, and you hear it cry out. The other ent is just going to continue to actually take this moment to roll another attack. Oh, and that is a 4. Okay, so 4 more points of damage. Onto that.
And the hammer does 8.
And
It's
the
been a
hammer-
while.
Yes, the hammer does 8. Okay. Halloweth, what position are you? And Tinel, or excuse me, Tariel, what position are you?
Forward.
Forward.
Imagine forward.
Forward for you both. Okay, I need you to roll.
Whoa.
Both roll me a d12 on this.
I don't want to do this. 3, thank goodness.
That's an Eye of Sauron.
Oh,
It's turning. It's turning us.
no. No.
Okay.
Ah.
Charlotte, go ahead and mark down one more shadow point on
5
Tariel's
shadow points.
character sheet.
Oh my, 5.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and say, Charlotte, you can remove 3 of those shadow points because Halloweth, you get the chance to
No
talk
fun.
first and move first because
I haven't gotten to do any evil shit.
I
What is
know.
this?
the One Ring is not interested in you.
I get to talk first.
I knew it.
Is this going to be to like in my really bad state, or do I get a chance to kind of I mean I got it on the Eye of Sauron, assuming this is all just okay, never mind. Okay. He's going to level his blade at Charlotte. Sorry.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, my apologies.
A little flustered.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
He's gonna put his blade there, and he's gonna say, "This should not have been you. Why do you get to have the ring? You were the last to join. You have been a thorn in this group's side since you joined. You're not one of us. It was us 3. There were 3 of us on this quest. Why do you end with the prize?"
Because I am not one of you. I am not like you, so high and mighty, so confident in your power, in your right to your power. You will never lay hands on this. Step back.
Tinel,
Step.
before you continue. Tariel's lips are not moving. This is Osanwe, and Halloweth, only you felt that. Tinel, you are just watching as Tariel stands in silence.
But I heard Halloweth speak.
You heard Halloweth speak.
I am going to tackle him to the ground. Because Tinel has the exact same worry that Tariel did and knows that that thing is definitely going for Halloweth.
Yeah.
Make me an athletics check, and Halloweth, make me an awareness check. This is for
I don't
Tinel.
even have any hope points. This is just desperation.
An awareness.
Why
An
did I
awareness.
pop
An
popcorn
awareness
for
check.
this?
Okay. Yeah, I beat it. Everyone drink 22.
22?
Mm.
Oh, it's bad. It's 15. It's bad.
15.
Hell, no.
He throws me, doesn't he?
Zach, tell me what Halloweth does as he sees
Yeah, he
Tinel.
senses you coming. He's gonna step to the side, take you by the wrist, and just like scoot you around. Essentially, just you're gonna go, woo, and then right off, like just veer to the side, and probably just not. He's not gonna be vicious to you. He has no concern with you right now. This is terrible.
This is
he's
the-
just gonna do that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, not towards the ends. He's gonna still. I think he still has a modicum of like, oh, I'm not gonna throw her into the ends.
Right.
But like, it's gonna be just don't get in the way of this. I think he's going to kind of revert to how he used to feel at the very beginning, like episode 1, where he's going to think, child, move, grown-ups are talking, kind of thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's going to level the blade back and just step back. You dare give me orders. I am older. I have seen things you couldn't imagine. You are nothing but a youngling, a sapling. You have nothing on me.
Then your time has come, old man.
Stop. We are in the next round of combat. Beery, you're still in battle with the Ent.
Where's his? This is
no.
incredible, guys.
I didn't want this.
Let me just emotionally recover real quick. Okay. Back. All right. Game face.
It had to get
Holy
the
crap.
two
All right.
most aggressive characters against each other. For fuck's sake.
The dice tell the story.
If this had been anyone else, it might have gone so much better, but it had to be Halloweth and Toriel? Come on.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. This has been a long time
That
coming.
weird sexual tension we had in the mid-50s episodes is just coming to boil.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, well,
yeah.
this happens.
Oh.
Oh, I should have led with that. Be like, you are not a son.
Well, let's see if we can do it this time. Let's see if we can do it.
resist you. You cannot just like.
We could turn this into a very different game very quickly.
Oh, horribly quickly.
All right, Beery, go ahead and make me a roll.
Does it look like he get like just this is these are moments, right? He knows that this is happening behind him. He's not just totally oblivious to probably this conversation, but not the fact that the ring is corrupting us.
You know that the ring has been found. I don't think you know the degree to which that has happened just yet. It is in your best
Right.
interest, I think you would know, to deal with this.
Does it look, does it like the feel of the tide of battle?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like the bad ant is now at such a disadvantage that the good ant will kind of overtake anyways?
It is a hit or two away from just being absolutely, yeah.
He's going to pull his hammer horn, the bick, out of the ankle of this this being, put the hammer on his shoulder and approach everybody else.
Are you not attacking the Ent? Just want to be clear.
No,
Because if you
this is too important.
Okay, make me an athletics
feel like
check
this is
to
too
dodge out
important.
of the way then.
He's fine. He's gonna whip him with some willow whips.
Yeah, maybe. Make me an athletics check.
Bring it. This is too important because and then Tin got like Toto and like
Thrown in a little bit?
yeah, he's going to 10
Okay. Athletics check, Beery.
with a 24.
With a 24, you manage to duck out of the way as the Ent tries to grab you again. You're back at the nest.
I like to think that it actually kind of hit him and he just shrugs it off. Get off.
If
And
it
he's
hits
going
you,
to
it
rush
okay.
to Tinel.
If it's gonna hit
He's
you,
gonna,
you might
like,
be taking some damage though. Are you cool with that?
I don't give a shit.
You
dude.
take
It's
4
10.
points of you take 4 points of damage.
Bring it.
You're full of
Yeah.
splinters.
It actually
God.
propels you a little bit further
It looks
ahead.
like a porcupine just like whacked you with its tail.
Yeah, like he's just. He also has now a cool guy scratch that's like across his eyebrow, kind of Jason Momoa.
We're all
style.
gonna get so many
Everybody-
shits at the end of this.
Gets face scars.
More cool guy scratches.
Okay, he's going to use his entire turn to just simply rush to 10, which is not terribly far, right? Help her up and shout at Hal. Hey, look what you've done to her.
I'm gonna roll.
Trying to reach
Hang
him.
on, hang on.
with
Oh, sorry.
anger.
Zach, have Halloweth make an awareness check and Toriel make an awareness check. Tinel, I will.
I'm gonna do. Should we both do this at disadvantage? Because we wouldn't be as aware as we would be if we were just listening.
How many rolls?
Yeah, I don't know that Tariel knows that any of that shit.
Yeah,
So-
like this is.
I'm
Of
not-
all the
I'm-
people who could be
hey-
coming for the ring
hey-
right now, it's Halloweth.
Hey,
like-
you two. I'm not talking about Beery's roleplay. That is purely flavor. This is the ring's
Oh.
awareness check.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, then never mind.
cool.
Oh,
So
thank
that
God,
was
yeah.
a Gandalf.
Oh,
hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh, thank goodness, something. Yeah, I got a
Because
21.
it's good because the rest was 1, 2, 3, and 1.
Fantastic.
Not high.
In
Neither
possession,
that.
in possession of the ring, Tariel, you may remove one shadow point as you feel yourself come
Down to
to
one.
just a little bit more. Halloweth, would you roll?
21.
21. You are a little bit better. You have a little bit more of the control of yourself. But the thoughts that were in the back of your mind that you said out loud last time, still a part of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goody.
I mean, it's
Okay.
only been a couple seconds.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, so what is it back to us? What's happened? We're technically in combat.
We're
aren't
technically in combat. Are you
Yeah.
both in forward position?
still, yeah.
Okay. Which one? Roll me a d12, both of you. We'll see which one gets to talk first.
Oh, 10. Yay.
Sauron,
Oh,
saw you, buddy.
Okay.
Halloweth.
Cool. Blade still very much you're on point. And he's gonna again level the eyes get slightly lower. His head lowers and his eyes raise up just slightly. And again, just old man, you have no idea. I will give you one chance. Take out the ring, or I will take it from your hand.
So, I don't know if you will notice this now, but she's dropped the spider venom.
Mm.
It's just lying on the ground. And the hand that was going to go for the ring initially has a blade in it. So at some point she has gone to reach for the ring with her alternate hand, which is now fully in her pocket. One blade thrust out, other hand in her pocket. And with a glance to Tinel and Beery, and just seeing, just remembering her friends, she looks back at you and says, "Please don't make me do this."
The glance I've written down here. Don't look away. The glance was all it would have taken. Your eyes are on him. Look away. That's all. He's gonna lunge from the moment you look away.
Okay.
Tinel.
Ah, bollocks.
Tinel,
Yep.
you have one last chance. This is going to be, if you would like to stop him, I will allow Beery, you had your action to help her up. I'm giving Tinel one more chance. This can be, actually, you describe it to me. What are you trying to do, if anything, to stop Halloweth or to help him?
At this point, she is trying to almost like get him out of that situation. In her head, if she can almost like knock him out of where he is right now, she might be able to get to him. So I genuinely think she's going to tackle him again, but she's not letting go. If he doesn't go down, she's holding him.
Athletics check, ill favor.
Shit.
Do I roll anything?
We'll see.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Would it be a? I was gonna roll an opposed, but
I don't even hit my target number.
no.
Just wounded and emotional. This is terrible.
Oh, well.
Charlotte.
She's gonna hold on to him though.
Charlotte. For those listening on the podcast, I've removed myself from the image.
Oh.
Describe in just a few words, Charlotte, what happens.
As Halloweth lunges for Tariel, her hand twitches in her pocket and she disappears.
We're going to go ahead and take our 5-minute break there.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, everything was going so well. Everything was going so well until this.
Everything's bad.
I've worked so hard to gain audience favor over the course of this campaign. I have lost it in the space of 20 minutes.
I want to be clear.
So
I
sorry.
fucking love this. I'm
I'm
having a
so
grand
sorry.
time.
This is like my favorite. For sure. Agree.
Okay.
Oh, we're losing bad, and I'm having the time of my life.
down so bad.
Cool.
It's beautiful. I couldn't ask for better. This is amazing. I hate it.
The dice.
Guys.
Tell
Yay.
the story. We'll
Yay.
see you in 5.
Oh my god.
90 episodes might be happening, everybody.
Holy shit.
God.
Everybody ready to go?
No.
No.
Let's take a quick 5.
In 3, 2, 1. And welcome back. When we last left off, several members of our group did not have liquid courage of alcohol with them, but it's being used a little bit right now. Tariel,
Hey.
the world around you collapses in on itself a little bit. Everything is just slightly off. There is a gray fog that is sort of littering everywhere that you look. It's not in your eyes. It's not in the world itself. It is a veil that has fallen over the entirety of what you see. And what you see is actually quite alarming, because off in the distance, or is it very nearby, you see Shelob, who is in combat with several trolls, trying to outmaneuver them as her children are swarming up around them, trying to take them down. You see Faramir on a horse and a specialized saddle that has just been going and going and going on this horse, as Singaya next to him as they run along. But that's not anywhere near where you... In fact, it's too far. And there's Thranduil all those miles away at the Black Gate. But you see and are aware of everything that is happening in this instance of... within this veil. Do you say anything?
No.
Do you move?
I do try to refocus, to get my bearings a little bit. I try to refocus and see if I can sense who's immediately near me.
You sense a presence you felt a few days ago, and your vision is literally tunnel visioned, and then hundreds of yards away versus being brought right up close to you is a black ooze that you recognize. Because while it exists, while the One Ring exists, so too does the spirit of Sauron. Oh, I see you again.
She says nothing.
Oh. Fell to its temptation, did you? And as this is happening, the sort of black ooze isn't pulsating, but it is just sort of amorphously floating as it sort of begins to fall to the ground and cover everything in sight. But slowly. It's creeping up over a rock here. It's going underneath in a crevice there.
Is it coming towards me at all?
No, it's not coming towards you at all.
Can I see the shapes of my friends?
You can see the shapes of your friends. You do notice, as you glance at Halloweth, that everything he told you about being a girdle seems to be present within this veil that you see, as Halloweth is glowing slightly, similar to how Arwen was. And the space around him is an almost area of light. It's almost as if sparkles or glitter are floating through the air around him. You've never seen this before, but from what you can tell, there's something about him that emanates from him. Your vision immediately is brought back out from Halloweth and seeing your friends and back towards Sauron. You have almost a kind of double vision.
I jolt back reflexively, even though the ooze isn't coming towards me. I'm just thinking.
Cat got your
Can
tongue.
I perceive?
Sorry.
Can I perceive the physicalness of the nest around me?
Yes, you can see all things. You are aware of where you are currently standing. You are aware that if you move, the branches that may break would give away your position, but you are also in Barad-dûr. You are also next to Shelob. You are also in Mount Doom. You are in all of these places.
jealous.
Of course. Do you like how it
What?
feels?
You know that I do.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Neither could you.
I made it. I am its maker. You are nothing but an ant that I would crush underfoot.
With what limbs?
Oh, you have yet to see what I am fully capable.
You bore me.
Make me an awareness check.
Okay. Well, at least my high roll on that was a 4. Okay. 12, 17, 23 with a 6.
23 with a 6. 5, 10, 15. That's only a 19. Tario, you do not move. You do not take any steps. You exist within this one moment and this one moment only, but it is all you have.
What am I feeling? Do I feel tempted to do anything greater? Am I just paralyzed by it? Am I like,
It
do I
starts.
feel Osanwe? Do I feel my friends?
You feel your friends. You feel their presence. You feel the love and the kinship that you have with them. You also feel the hatred. You feel Beery's hatred towards Meldoon. You feel Halloweth's hatred towards his father, his resentment, all of the anger that he keeps inside. You feel an anger inside of Tinel that only comes from great loss that you would know quite a lot about.
You did this. You did all of this. And I do not care what it will cost me. I will undo this. I will fix this. I will unmake you. And I would like to try to pull the ring off of my finger.
Make me 2 checks, 1 in awareness and 1 in athletics, please.
Thank God I've got advantage on awareness because the last 2 times I rolled it, I rolled an Eye of Sauron.
No.
So that's okay. Then I rolled a 3. The last one, I rolled a 4 with the last one. So that's
Hey!
18. That's 22 with 2 6s
Okay.
for awareness.
Okay.
And then you also want athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, that's a bunch of 6s. 3 6s. And then a 6 on my D12.
Okay.
It's 24, 25.
Okay.
With 3 6s.
Ooh, that's incredibly low. That's a 2 on the D12. So 6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 19. Not enough. Halloweth, you lunged. Was it sword first? How are you lunging? Is this an attack?
Would I have seen that that she was holding the ring in her pocket, but I know where the ring was.
Make me an awareness check, ill favor.
Okay. Hang on, sorry. 5, 8, 11, 12, 14. I beat it by 2.
Do you want to know where the One Ring is? Do you want to know basically where
yeah,
it
I
is?
mean, I'm assuming that's kind of where what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Tariel's almost just an obstacle in the way. I'm not looking to necessarily focus on the obstacle. I'm looking to get to whatever I want, which is the ring.
Got it. Okay. Yes, you saw her put the ring in the pocket.
Okay, then it will be with a hand. It won't be with a blade.
Okay. How are you doing it?
He's actually going to. He's been in enough battles to know kind of what to do in this situation, which is feint with one hand. So it's just up with one to kind of draw attention, and then sidestep and what's called a thwart in sword fight, and then lunge to the side, and then with his right hand grab for the ring.
With both of you passing your athletics checks, Tariel, you manage to wrench the ring off of your finger. At the same time, Halloweth, you're going to grab that hand that almost had the ring on it, as it's in Tariel's other hand. Before we get to that resolving, Tinel and Beery, you have a moment.
Oh boy.
I think Tin was the one lunging in, so let's get to her first.
Yeah,
you lunged after Halloweth, yeah?
Yeah, and I missed. But she is still holding on to him, basically.
Oh. Interesting. I don't think that might. I don't know if that's possible.
If it doesn't work,
no.
if it's that she's just on the
yeah,
ground,
I think you missed. I think it's on the ground.
Cool. Okay,
you have the
that's
chance
perfectly
to.
fine.
You can pull a weapon. You can say something. I'll allow something like that.
She, in this like moment of anger, just goes, "That thing destroyed our home, you half-wit."
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
And her sword is out, but it's not threatening. It's just in her hand. Everybody's got weapons at this point.
Okay. While she is doing that, Beery, what are you doing?
Oh man. I want to use like fellowship, something kind of similar, like holding the hammer at the ready, try to stand by her side a little bit, trying to support Tin. And he's going to shout at these two. He goes, "Look at us fighting amongst each other. Stop it."
Okay. Tinel, what'd you roll?
A 14.
What does
I
that be?
only beat it by 3.
How many shadow points do you have?
1.
Okay. Beery, make me a persuasion check, please.
I'm rolling terrible, y'all. There's a 2. It's just 2s and 1s as far as the eye can see.
You did crit on the final boss last episode. So.
Yeah, no, I deserve this, but it really sucks.
We got a leaner, but it's like so close to a Gandalf. I don't want to touch it. It doesn't count. I'm going to re-roll that D12. Okay, crap. It's a 4, but there's 2 6s.
Okay.
It is 19.
19. Halloweth. Tinel.
Yeah.
Sorry. Halloweth. Tariel. If you both pass this awareness check, we exit combat. And we can roleplay our way out of here. If we do not, we move to the potential to deal some very serious damage to either of your characters.
Oh, God.
The other two are going to be able to interject themselves, but it is going to be player versus player combat. You both need to succeed on this awareness check. Yes.
Yeah, I do. I got a 12, 14, 16, 20. Exactly.
20.
Come on, Tariel.
Does pass my awareness by 3.
By 3. Okay. The thing that snaps you all out of it is the resounding boom as the evil ent hits the ground. And your attention for just that split second is diverted as you wrench the ring off, Tariel, and it sits in your other hand. Halloweth has the other. Where's your blade?
Well, the blade, he's when he grabs her wrist, she drops it. That would have been her.
Got it. Okay.
So her blade drops, but I would like to posit that in that moment where they're frozen, like she comes out, Halloweth's in her face, grabbing her wrist, her blade is down, just to get him off of her. Can she just try to drive a knee into his guts?
Yeah, make me an athletics check. If you would like Halloweth, You can attempt to avoid it with another athletics check.
That was a Gandalf.
No, you're
I
unless
don't
you
think
roll.
she kicked him in the guts.
Okay. Where's the knee going?
It's just in his stomach. Just what? Ah! Just knees him hard in the belly just to knock the wind out of him and get him to let go of her wrist.
Halloweth,
She's
roll
trying
me a
to,
D-
twist her wrist free.
Yeah, roll me a d6, Halloweth.
Oh God.
We'll make it
makes
half.
sense.
I'll half this.
It's about to be like schoolyard brawl.
yeah,
shit.
yeah. 2. Okay, you take 1 point of damage. I'll have it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not looking too hot.
No.
Does he let her go?
Yeah, that will. I mean, he's also out of it, so there's no reason for him to still hold on. But yeah, he's. Oh boy, he is now. Like taking a knee, everything's down. Blade, he'll just like shove into the nest, just. And he'll, without looking up, realize exactly what's happened. Kind of just bow his head with. Like, he knew this was a very real possibility, and he hoped to all end that he was going to be able to push past it, especially with all the work he's been doing. Alas, it wasn't, and it's just deep shame, but also acceptance that this is kind of who he's been like this shadowy self for millennia. It's not gonna be fixed in the space of a week, no matter what happened to him. He knows he's on the right side of it, but this was just... It's a really grim acceptance of course you did. Of course you were tempted. And he's gonna kind of look up to Tariel, still very much on his knee. And... I don't think he can even really say anything. He'll say, You can kind of see that this is... you know. There is everything in his expression of...
Can I do this?
I'm sorry.
I would like to look around my feet quickly for the bottle of spider venom.
With a dice
Don,
roll
you're
that...
muted.
Oh, yeah. With a dice roll that I made off to the side before the break, Beery uncorked the bottle, and Tariel dropped it.
It's spilled. It's
So
gone.
it has
Okay.
spilled everywhere.
She
It's gone.
sees the empty bottle lying some feet away. She heaves a deep sigh. With another regretful, complicated glance at the ring, she again puts it in her pocket, different pocket, while everyone can see where it's going. And then she reaches a hand out to Halloweth to help him up.
He'll accept. He grasps it, stands up. There's no damage on you. Nothing actually happened to Tariel, did it?
No.
He's gonna kind of feel his stomach a little bit, catch his breath, and just... Thank you.
She looks at him with an expression that says, "Me too, buddy. Me too. We're all going through it."
Yeah.
She looks around at her friends, at the end, at the chaos. She says, "We have to go."
Now.
Please.
Seeing the cooperation, he goes, yeah. There we go. He looks up to the end. Hey, can you get us up that mountain?
Oh.
Halloweth.
Hello again.
I'm
better now.
He's looking right at you. The Ent is going to hold out his hand. Palm up.
I climb aboard. I gesture to Tariel. I then offer my hand to Tariel.
She takes it without hesitation.
Lift it up.
Tinel, Beery,
We'll go last. Make sure Tin gets on there safely.
Yeah, then Tinel just kind of gives this like worrying look to Beery, sheaths her sword,
Nods.
and hops up.
He follows.
The four of you on top of the Ent, having looted the body, we now move to the travel portion of this particular episode. Very similar to how we did it before.
Yay.
To the volcano.
To the volcano.
Usually you want to run away from volcanoes. Don't know if
However.
you guys know that. However,
Yeah.
How?
Safety warning. Don't do this at home.
and maybe don't take a tree to a volcano. It's
At
gonna
least
be a
let us-
torch halfway up.
It'll get us closer, There's probably a bunch of orcs and stuff scurrying around,
Yeah, we'll be up at least.
wading through the chaos.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. Just like we did many, many, many sessions ago, you guys are going to roll for travel. I'm going to roll to see what you come across. You are then going to tell me how you react to this, whether you avoid it if you can, or fight it if you must. It may potentially be several rounds of combat, and we will continue this, likely, on the next episode, as you have passed that first portion of temptation, which, Tariel, I will still be making you roll for as we go through this.
I
So,
think past is generous, but okay.
Hey, everyone's still
rough.
alive.
Well, yeah, true. No
Yeah.
damage done apart from a knee in the gut, which was excellent. Okay, what do I roll for travel again?
hang on one second, hang on, because
Yeah,
this
are we
is
doing
the
just D12s?
travel portion, but I'm going to have you all make a series of rolls as I describe what's in front of you. That's a 7. All four of you watch as one of the beasts of Gorgoroth, who was attached to this thing, has been set free and is trampling and is about to come across your path. As you are all hopping on the Ent, please choose your positions, and then that will dictate the order in which you can either attack or call out orders or let Halloweth facilitate the conversation with the Ent or try to talk to the Ent yourself. The world is your oyster as these beasts come across your path, as they will continue to do so as you try and get to the mountain.
Do you mean our attack positions or our physical positions on the Ent?
Attack positions, so forward, open, defensive, or rearward.
I'll be open.
Okay.
Rearward.
Rearward. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be rearward as well.
Rearward. Got it.
God, I'm really tempted. Well, Beery doesn't really have much in regard of range stuff, so I think shields up and he's protecting. So he's defensive.
Defensive. All right. Good call. And Charlotte, what is Tariel?
Open.
Open. Got it. Okay. So, first, make me an awareness check, Tariel.
That's a 20
20. Okay.
with no 6s.
Okay.
Nice.
10. That's only an 11 for me. My goodness. Okay. So, you all are going to watch as this beast of Gorgoroth is right in your path and closes distance with the Ent. Are any of you attacking it, or are you directing the, or actually, no, I'm sorry. Who's got forward? Tariel, you still have your wits about you. You are in the open position. What are you doing first as this beast of Gorgoroth approaches?
Hanging on for dear life.
Okay. Anything to divert the Ent or divert its path?
No, all of her energy is focused on not trying to get the ring out of her pocket.
Excellent. Beery, you are in defensive.
What is the behavior of this creature?
This
is it
thing
like
is
running
charging
afraid?
not at the Ent itself, but sort of with a reckless abandon and wildly, and it is coming towards you.
Oh
You
my
can-
God, I'm like looking at his bag of
All good.
tricks right
you
now.
you can choose to do something. You can also, like Tariel, choose to do nothing. That could potentially bring some damage to the Ent, depending on how I roll.
He's gonna yell down to the Ent, fly, you fool!
Not having wings. and not understand.
Well, just
No,
maybe like move.
fly just means flee. It just means run.
High
It
step,
does.
yeah.
Plus, that extra 6 HP to the final boss is no longer applicable. So
We're free.
Mario, why do you all of a sudden have more HP?
don't tempt me. Anyway,
Oh no.
all right. Halloweth, Tinel, in rearward, are you doing anything?
Could I instruct the Ent to just wait for it to go? You're a tree, my guy. Be a tree. Sit down.
Make me a
Sit
persuasion
down.
check.
We'll be real quiet. Just let it run past.
Make
and
me
then-
a persuasion check.
Think of us as squirrels.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just this, as he's rolling this, just like these are moments we're watching this damn
I do.
thing.
I pass my target number.
Yes. Beery, what do you got?
Yeah.
Does it have like large nostrils and tiny eyes? Does this thing like rely on other senses besides sight? Like a rhinoceros.
The Ent or the
would,
Beast
right?
of Gorgoroth?
The Beast of Gorgoroth. He's never seen one of these damn things.
It is relying mostly on sight. It has really big beady eyes, not
it
like a
does.
rhinoceros. Yes, this is very much a visual creature. In the persuasion check, the Ent comes to a very abrupt stop. I need all of you to make athletics checks to hold on.
Oh boy.
I love that we're
okay.
like
Well-
shouting different orders at this thing, and it's just like, oh, okay, I'll just sit down.
It listens to me.
That was gonna be
Nice.
my action was to like loop her foot into whatever branch there was, just to hold on and hope.
I got a 22. Everyone drink.
Hey.
Nice. You guys remember that scene in James and the Giant Peach? Also scared the crap out of all of us when the shadow rhinoceros is coming.
Yeah. Same vibe.
I'm imagining the hog from Princess Mononoke with like all
Oh.
the
yeah.
which is also
Oh.
equally as horrifying.
21 with a 6.
Okay,
You mean the
Tinel.
boar?
17, so I beat it by 3. Had to do some.
Okay, Tariel.
24 with a 6.
All 4 of you pass. All 4 of you hold on as with this movement, you're suddenly jerked to a halt as Halloweth, you tell this Ent to wait. How do you do it?
I send it little images. I conjure up images of roots going deeper and deeper into the ground, rooting. No movement, just grasping and being as still as possible. Just a lone tree in this wilderness, in this bleak landscape. There is nothing but you, and you are still. Let it be. Peace. I instill peace in it.
Okay. In instilling peace, you stand a boulder in the midst of rapids as this beast of Gorgoroth passes boom, boom, boom in front of you. The Ent lurches to a halt and passes without any damage. Congratulations, you have passed your first of a few tests that you are going to have.
Yay.
The Ent continues to make its way through this battle. I am now going to roll what is in front of you next. You all have the chance to interact with it.
Do you know what we've just
Let's
done?
rock.
We've just done the gag where a character hides behind a potted plant.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Ah!
exactly.
Yeah, just sneaking out and then dropping down.
Oh,
what's
boy.
that mean?
Ficus.
no.
So that
Eye
is
of
an Eye of
Sauron.
Sauron.
Ooh.
Bad.
And
Hey.
It's usually a bad thing.
well, the way I built this is the advantage goes to you guys. So a Gandalf would have meant you're in the clear. An 11 would have meant you're in the clear. The rest of you hear a screech from
Oh,
behind you.
there he is.
Here he is.
As
Oh,
the
no. Oh
Witch
my God,
King
no.
of Angmar,
No.
still
No,
very
guy.
far off in the
No, guy.
distance,
Oh.
begins to make its way towards you. Now, here's how this is going to work. It's far enough away that it is going to take a couple of turns to get to you, but as it gets closer, it's out of bow shot by now unless you guys want to take it with like super ill favor, which is 3, like I gave to Brennan. But it will be coming back. Okay. That's turn 2. This is great. Thank you.
cool.
Got eyes on us. Crap.
Just
Fucking
run.
guy.
Do we just sprint
Okay.
for it?
Yeah,
How
fuck all
close-
these
Yeah, at this
guys.
point,
Yeah, just
Just book it.
Okay.
Like, how close are we to the Mountain Doom? Like,
It's right over there.
It is
we're at the
Yeah, we're
foothill,
right
right?
there.
Right?
You're right there, mechanically speaking. It is going to take you 6 turns to get there. As you go boom, boom, these ent steps are much further than yours. You are moving at a pace you would not have before, above everything else. Mechanically speaking, you are 2 turns into 4. You have the 3-headed fell beast and the Witch King of Angmar on you, and you have let the beast of Gorgoroth pass.
Oh, so we're halfway. 2 turns into 4?
No,
You
2
said?
turns with
2
4
turns, 4
remaining.
to
It's going
go.
to be 6 total.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's rock.
Let's
Pedal
do
to the
this.
metal.
Go. Yeah,
Okay.
just
Tree.
Let's
go
do
for
it.
it.
Let's
Just
do
go
it.
for it.
That is a 10. You guys are in the clear. A 10 is clear. The Witch King of Angmar, though, there's no new threats that are coming up, but the Witch King of Angmar is very quickly attempting to come down on you. It is going to be a thorn in your side for the final 3 turns of this. If it came up, it was going to be up
Cool.
for. Yeah. Okay.
Don't just point of order. Could and like how many of the things could we have taken with us between like the whip, but mainly the shell?
Shell would not have been feasible at this point. It is
Okay.
just, it's too
That was going to be our
heavy.
secret weapon the entire time.
And if I remember correctly, you dropped the whip and picked it back up. So I'm fine with you still having the whip on you if you want that.
It's in the party somewhere.
Yeah. I'm almost positive you have it still, Beery. But
I feel like I
either
would have
way.
had to
You would've
ask
left
the
that.
Ent to carry it. It's a 30-foot long whip. It's a
Well, I mean, it can be wrapped up. Like it's
Okay,
not.
alright.
It's not like huge. I'm not creating this like giant monstrosity. This is not Monster Hunter. If any of you are playing.
That's what I was thinking. to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. Not quite Monster Hunter. No. Okay. So
Yep.
go ahead. What do you got?
He just through the branches and brambles, he's going to try and noodle his way through everything to just like kind of like give us a ceiling with the shield.
With your shield.
With his shield, just trying to like use protect a companion with just kind of creating a canopy over us. We're all like
Yes.
tucked in
with
close,
the
right?
size of your shield, I'll say you can cover one other person like Protect Companion.
it's there for whenever someone needs it.
Okay.
I'm just saying out loud, just when shit hits the fan.
No worries. Just make sure you remind me when that happens. All right.
got it.
Turn 4 of 6. What's going to come up in your path next? Ooh, that's an 8. Okay. As the Witch King of Angmar on the flying beast descends, off to your right you see Crabine from Dunland that are just this flock of birds that are about to do just this about face towards you. I will give you all the chance to attack or defend in some way. Is anybody changing positions? I still have in rearward Halloweth and Tinel, defensive Beery, open Toriel.
Still open.
Still open?
But only because you all, if you're paying any attention to her at all, she's a million miles away.
Mm-hmm.
She's on struggle bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone
Yeah.
changing position?
I'll go to open as well,
Go to open.
and I'm going to. Yeah, I'll go. I'll do my thing when I get to.
Okay.
When I get to open, I'll kind of crawl down next to Tariel though.
Got it. Beery, you still... I'll say if you want to do that, you will be able to protect Tinel.
Yes.
Just because Halloweth has
he's
mentioned
tr-
that he's down there with... Yeah. Okay.
He's going defensive,
Okay.
and he is protecting anybody that's nearby and trying to put himself. He's tougher. He's
Yes.
putting himself in harm's way.
Okay, got it. Go ahead and everybody here, make me attack rolls to attempt to fend off these Crabine from Dunland and tell me what you're doing.
Could I? My whole thing was that I was actually going to drape the same way that Frodo does to Sam when he's caught by the Black Gate. I'm just going to put my cloak and cover us both, so it looks like it's just like the tree and then it's a rock
Interesting.
Like
in the tree.
like moss in the tree.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, hang on.
Still covered with mud and stuff too.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, you don't
like,
smell
we're
great.
pretty
Yeah.
grimy.
Branches from the nest, you know.
Yeah.
We're already
We
half tree.
look rough.
Yeah.
All
y'all.
of us.
If you're making fan art of this, it's bad. They're
It's
I like
just
to think
ugly.
that
They're
at
not
some
hot
point,
anymore.
Tariel like put her hair up in some elaborate braid, but it's just like full of sticks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Full mud.
Yep.
For
Yeah.
Tinel's hair.
Okay.
Could I roll a stealth roll then?
Yes,
in
I
order
would.
to-
Yes, I would like Halloweth, you make me a stealth roll for you and Tariel. Beery, actually, I'm gonna be the one to roll against it, so that against you, to see if the Crabine from Dunland are gonna do any damage to you all and get through the defenses of the shield or the cloak. So please hold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredibly poor. 3, 6, 9 plus 9. Is anyone's parry score below an 18?
I
know
am
my-
I am an
16.
18.
You are an 18. Okay, meets it, beats it.
But hang on, my stealth roll.
Oh, yep.
For Tariel is, hang on, 10, 28, 31, 34,
Wow.
42.
Oh my god.
42.
The age I'm turning this year and the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of the life universe.
Yeah.
You're right, yes.
With a
Yeah,
42,
stealth, 42.
with a 42 stealth check.
He covers us in a towel.
Yeah.
I got 3 sixes. It was a 39, but extra success, 42.
Love that. Because it is acting almost as a saving throw, you're not going to be able to miss the entirety of the damage. You're not going to be able to get attacked by a swarm of birds and not take any damage. But for the stealth check, you're only going to take half, and I'm rounding down. Tariel, you are both, Tariel and Halloweth, you are going to take 1 point of damage each as the Crabine from Dunland attempt to, pierce into you, but they're mostly going after the Ent. They're, swarming around it. Beery, you are protecting companions, so... This is again. Yes. Oh, sorry. I need to roll against you. Sorry, this is me. 5. Also very poor. 10. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'll cut this. I already rolled. It was the 18. Beery and Tinel, you are also going to take 1 point of damage as the birds, they don't quite get at you, but their beaks and their claws are still sharp, and it's almost like you're trying to get rid of it. They are a few, though, going to stay. There's also now the Witch King of Angmar, who's going to make an attack roll against the Ent.
So
Ooh, hang on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 plus 6 is a 23, so that hits the Ent. You guys, oh yeah, go ahead, Beery.
Sorry, I was gonna say this before you're divvying out damage.
Yeah.
Could because they're coming in like a from a direction.
Yeah.
Can, with the shield up, just kind of grab onto Tin and just completely smother her with his body, and take 2 points, and she takes none.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I'm bargaining here.
How many hope points do you have?
Hope points? 9.
Remove 2 for me. I'll allow it.
Oh,
Okay. Got it.
Tinel,
boy.
you don't take any damage.
oh my god.
I'll allow it. Nicely done, Beery. Okay.
So I just little beaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn birds.
Hang on. Sorry. Okay. So the Crabine are seeing that this is basically useless, and then they're not really doing any damage. They are going to fly off. The Witch King, however, makes an attack against the Ent. And you guys watch as the Ent stumbles a little bit. I need all of you to make athletics checks as it takes a decent amount of damage. As part of a big chunk of bark you see falls to the ground as the claws itself of this fell beast snatch at the head.
Oh, no. Beery.
He's
Max.
a strong lad,
God
but
damn
not
it.
against an Eye of Sauron.
No!
Oh no.
I pass.
Oof,
Um,
oof. Just kidding.
What does that mean?
17, I pass.
Okay.
I just I've been rolling for awareness this whole time. So I've been rolling my D12 twice. And so I just automatically did that for athletics. And I remembered I'm not favored in athletics. So I have to take the first roll, which thank God I did. Because the second one was a knife. It doesn't matter. Okay. 18 plus it's a 27 with 2 6s.
27 with 2 6s. I will allow the 3 of you to make athletics checks to try and catch Beery.
Yes.
2 of you must succeed.
I don't.
Just cartwheeling through the branch.
You don't?
Nope.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know how. Well,
I beat it by 1.
You did not.
I got a 21.
Huzzah.
My target number's 13.
Beery, your fall is diverted in the instant Tinel grabs out the hand. It slips a little bit, but it directs you just enough that you are now sitting with Halloweth and Tariel in this lower portion of the branches.
If you look at Tinel, she looks petrified, white as a ghost. And it's just like...
Can I fling Barry back up, actually?
What
are you doing? Now?
We
Get
can
back
try.
up.
Why don't we try
You're
that
gonna
next
protect-
turn?
You're protecting Tinel. Go on. Go back up there.
Yeah.
Like, can I like just like boost
utilizing
him
his
up?
momentum.
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay. Shall I roll like an athletics?
Yeah,
to
make
try
me an
and do that,
athletics
or-
check. Sure.
Okay, sure.
Tinel is
What
still
in the
bleeding
Cirque
on
du
us.
Soleil?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, oh my god, please use that shield. We can't be having that. I can, Duft.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Toss me.
Gandalf and 2 6s. So how about that?
Oh my God.
phenomenal.
Right. Yeah, crazy.
As
The old Gandalf the White.
as quick as you fall, you are right back up again. You guys haven't missed a step in all of this. It's danger on all sides. There are literally birds attacking at you. There is a fell beast with 3 heads not too far away. But you guys got this. Well-oiled machine.
We've had
over
so
and
much
over and
experience
over
at this
again.
Yeah.
point. We've dodged so many freaking monsters by now.
This is insanity.
Like
Just
that's how you
crashing
got
through the-
crows.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
We're
just
not gonna get
crashing
taken
through
out
all the
by
branches.
crows.
Just,
Yeah, just nope.
back up top again. Oh my God. All right.
Before we begin rounds 5 and 6, Tariel, make me an awareness check.
Thank God for advantage. 10, 13. That's a 23.
23. Okay. Ooh, 6, 12, 17. Not enough. Okay. You resist the power of the ring, but there is still more in your path as the Beast of Gorgoroth has gone, the Krebine have flown off. You are clear on the one, and the Fell Beast is now going to circle back around to attempt to attack you this turn, as well as... Oh, you lucky it's an 11. I gave you 3 chances to be clear. It's a 10, 11, or 12, and I rolled an 11. Just to keep it honest, here it is.
There it is.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh.
We couldn't have afforded one more thing.
No.
Yeah, no.
Well,
no more things,
unfortunately,
please.
unfortunately,
King.
the
Oh,
Witch
look,
King
a
is
Fell
still
Beast.
there, and you have one more turn of this to go. So the what's the Fell Beast gonna do? Fell Beast,
And we're talking that 3-headed
Fell shit.
terrible thing, right?
yeah, I think instead of the claw attack, seeing that it didn't really do as much damage, is going to go and attempt to smother you all with the breath effects that it has.
No.
Oh, God.
Specifically the acidic one.
Cool.
Shields up.
Shield is up. Shield. So Beery, you are currently on top there with Tinel.
Yeah.
And you can block this
There's
completely.
harrowing.
It's not like birds. So I'll allow it. Halloweth, Tinel, is anybody changing positions? Is anybody attempting to thwart the Witch King of Angmar or one of these 3 heads as it attempts to attack you?
I mean, I'm rearward, so can I
Doing what?
fire at it?
Do you want to fire at it to try and...
I do.
I'm going to rearward as well because I'm going to fire at another one.
Okay.
Wait, are we
Good.
still under the blanket though?
You can be. You
Under the
can
cloak?
pop out and
that
shoot.
was for the crows.
Oh, okay.
I'm like
And then you
okay.
like fling it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Halloweth, Tinel, anyone else in rearward?
Tariel is going to fall into rearward.
Okay.
I'm using another spinning arrow.
You do not have any. Oh, you collected it from Gwahir's body.
I have 2 more.
You have
actually.
2 more? I thought you had used them already. No?
I got a lot.
I'm sorry, it was
wanna...
mithril arrows you didn't get a
Yeah,
lot
oh,
of.
mithril arrows, I have 1 left.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
Fury spinning arrows, I do have 2.
Spinning arrows. Yep. Let's
Let
go
'em
ahead.
rip.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right. Let's do it.
Come on, baby. Hit.
Can I do rearward as well? Because I'm
Yes,
gonna do
yes,
a quick
anyone who
shot
wants to
for
be
the
in-
eye.
Oh.
Like I'm gonna go for the acidic one. If I'm seeing it line up, I'm like, well, no thanks. I'm gonna try and blind it.
If you are making a called shot in this instance, I am going to give you ill favor. You're on top of
Yeah.
a moving ent, trying to hit
That's
a
fair.
moving target.
Just fair.
I don't think I hit it.
What'd you hit? You got it. You're.
Fellowship. But before you say number, fellowship.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yep.
Okay.
Fair
Yep,
enough.
You've done enough.
I was like, the one of the few more spinning
Right.
arrows. Leave the quiver.
I'm using
Unless
a hope
my
point for
math is
this.
wrong, I think our fellowship has now dropped to 22.
It is 21 after this.
Okay. I think I didn't.
17.
17
Is
is
all I got.
17 is not enough.
I'm rolling. I used up all my luck.
You
What
did.
stuff
Okay.
is that?
Trying to blind the acidic one.
Okay.
Okay.
Tariel, what'd you roll?
What are we rolling for?
You are in rearward. Are you aiming your bow and arrow at the fell beast?
Nope, she is she's just kind of here for the ride. She just seems to be very rapidly losing awareness of her immediate surroundings, except for she's fixated now. She was fixated on Mount Doom. She is now fixated on the fell beast in the way that Frodo was fixated on it as it was plunging towards Gondor, and he was trying not to put the ring, like, she can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't pulled the ring out of her pocket, but she is visibly fighting some sort of internal struggle.
Okay. Halloweth.
26 with 1 6, so 27.
That's with one less d6 and ill favor.
I used a hope point for it.
Ah. That hits. You guys watch as bow knocked, drawn, arrow goes flying. And you watch as what body part you aiming for? You watch as the screeching cry that the acidic head gives out is just the most painful thing you have ever heard. It screeches in your ear. You also are going to hear the Witch King of Angmar give a cry out. And hang on. Oh, you are so lucky I rolled an Eye of Sauron on that. Oh,
No way.
Sauron again. You guys hear the piercing cry of the Nazgul, but you're fast enough. You clamp it over your ears, your hands over your ears. And it's just not quite as loud. Maybe it's the fact that Sauron is some sort of amorphous blob, or maybe it's because Tauriel has the ring, but the cry just isn't there. Final of the 6 rounds, as you watch the slightly drooping head of the beast that can spit the acidic start to like struggle to keep itself up as the arrow in the eye does its damage. We have one more round. I'm going to roll a d12, and we're going to see what on the random encounter.
10 or up.
10,
or up. Here we
11,
go.
or 12, you are in the clear. That's an 8.
Damn it.
What does that mean?
Now,
Yeah, what does that mean?
8 was already Krebine from Dunland, so I have to re-roll.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't reuse. It was my rule.
10 or up. 10 or up.
That's an 8 again.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
10 or up. 10 or up.
That's a 10.
No way. No way.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh.
We are just hanging on here. Okay.
yeah, we are.
Okay.
With the sorry, this is fun because I still get all right, here's what's gonna happen. Seeing that it can't approach from far off without being shot by arrows or not really doing enough damage with the claws, the fell beast is going to attempt to circle you. Nothing else is in your way, but off in the distance you see a number of cave trolls that are still trying to fight the last of Shelob's forces that you notice haven't really made that much headway. It seems to be this sort of lockstep where one group is fighting and then pushes the line back, and then they get pushed back by the other group, and it's a back and forth and a back and forth. But all of this has happened in the course of just a little bit. As you've been walking, you've been fighting and defending it off. And the Witch King is instead going to track your movement and not attack you this turn, but instead fly to the foot of Mount Doom and wait there.
Oh, are we not already at the foot? I thought we were climbing.
As you
I thought it
approach,
was 6 turns until the door.
No,
No,
6
not
turns
six.
until
Until
Doom.
Mount Doom.
6 turns until Mount Doom. As it lands, you see the Witch King step off and start walking towards the end. And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode of the Unpredicted Party.
Ha! Tariel and I have like 4 hit points.
I have 5.
No, I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good.
are you good?
I'm up, man. I've got 17.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
doing
me?
great. I'm full
No,
of fell energy.
I have 5.
Oh, God.
We got this. We'll be just
Yeah.
fine. Don't you worry
Yeah.
about a damn thing.
It's gonna be so great, you guys.
Yeah.
It'll be so great.
Join us 2 weeks from now on the slopes of Mount Doom
Wow.
for the next episode of the Unpredicted Party. 7 p.m. Eastern every other Friday. We'll see you in 2 weeks at youtube.com/DonMarshall72. Join us after this episode on patreon.com/DonMarshall72, where we get to join the Unpredicted Party. Star may be there as well. Hello, puppy. Players, you're still alive and you're not being tempted by the ring.
Oh,
Anymore.
Well, maybe
For now.
they're not.
For now.
I'm being continuously tempted by the ring.
Yeah, you picked it up.
yeah.
Someone had to pick it up.
Yeah, I know.
True.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
I'm not being you said that incredulously. Someone had to pick it up. You picked it up. If not me, then who? All right, we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.